Good afternoon. Today I'm going to be hiking segment 10 of the Colorado Trail. For a full trail guide of segment 10 of the Colorado Trail, you can check the link in the description below. If you recognize where I'm sitting, it's because this is where I wrapped up segment 9 and I literally haven't moved since I filmed that. Segment 10 is 13.1 miles. I'm going to start here at Timberline Lake Trailhead and take you all the way to Mount Massive. There's about 2,600 feet of elevation gain as well. Once you cross the bridge, you take a right, and then you're going to take a left. We got a low T right now. We've been hiking for just about 14 miles today and 2,600 feet of elevation gain. So we're going to continue on segment 10 for maybe about 3.5, 4 miles today and then set up camp for the night. This is part of a bigger trip for us where we're doing about 50-ish miles. So just trying to pace ourselves so that we don't run out of gas on day 2. Segment 10 starts you off with a nice climb. So from mile 2 to 3-ish, you gain about 700 feet. It's not a terribly steep climb, but it's definitely slow going, especially when you got a heavy bag on. Woof. Just shy of 2 miles, you're gonna reach this road junction here, and you're gonna take a left, and you'll find the trail just a short ways over here. More climbing. Joy. Man, that hill was brutal. Yeah, dude, I lied. I was reading the profile in the book, and it's just pretty misrepresentative of what this trail is, because we are still climbing, and we're just shy of 3 miles now, and the grade has steepened significantly. So the start of this segment is kicking our ass. Whew, all right. Finally re-entering the wilderness area here. We got Mount Massive Wilderness, and hopefully we'll be calling it a night very shortly here. Rain has started again, but we have camp set up for the night, so we'll see you guys in the morning. Morning. So we just packed up our little campsite here and going to continue on segment 10 today. Going to knock out the remaining 10 miles and then hopefully get about 5 miles into segment 11 today. The weather is not looking favorable at all for us this afternoon, so we're really hoping to be quick in the morning so that we can avoid the nasty weather. Just a little over 5 miles in here, you'll reach this fish hatchery trail junction, and you're gonna just continue right over here. All right, another intersection with another fish hatchery little road here, and we're just gonna keep moving on closer to Mount Massive. More hills. Joy. Right around mile 6 1/4, you're gonna have your one of your last climbs of the day. I believe it's the steepest one, and yeah, it's a doozy. We take shifts holding Juno. Jackie and I do. And I feel bad because these last couple days, it seems like she's gotten the crap end of the stick with a lot of hills and things like that. Just the way it works out sometimes. But we do take equal shares holding her. All right, high point of the segment here, and absolutely nothing to see, and it's raining. Segment 10 has quickly leaped into my least favorite of all of the segments so far. You got Mount Elbert, the ridge just poking through the trees, the summit's up that way. We're gonna pass under that eventually. Mount Massive, we're kind of around at this point, but that's like up there as well. Not really great views of either one of them for us. Maybe on a clearer day there might be, but you're under the two highest peaks in Colorado on this segment. Just about 10 miles in to segment 10, and you're gonna reach this trail junction here. So you can hike Mount Massive, which is Colorado's second highest peak. It's about another 3.5 miles to the summit from here, with about 3,500 feet of elevation gain. If you're through hiking and want to add Massive or Elbert or any of the 14ers on, I would just be aware that yes, your legs are probably pretty strong because you're down here and you've done all this elevation, but you have never gone above 13,000 feet and you've never gone above 14,000 feet. So what that'll take out of your lungs is quite different than what you've done so far. So just, you know, certainly I would recommend it if you want to do it. It'd be an awesome way to kind of add to your through hiking experience, but at the same time just make sure that you budget enough time and energy and food and everything else for the 14ers, because it's not just like another 7 miles of hiking and 3,500 feet of gain. I realize as I've been filming this segment, I haven't really showed you guys a whole hell of a lot, and to be honest with you, it's because this segment is just pretty damn boring. It's not really any good views. The only redeeming factor of it was awesome camping. We have about 3 miles left, and should be all downhill from here to the Mount Massive trailhead. With under a mile left in segment 10 here, gonna wrap up this trail guide. So I'd describe segment 10 like the state of Nebraska. There's some redeeming qualities to it, but really most people are just passing through to get to their next destination. Segment 10 was okay, but really one of my least favorite. Jackie agrees. We're passing by some aspens now, so maybe in the fall this would be really pretty, but really no views, a lot of climbing, and just kind of not very great. Positive note, as I said before, great camping. Of course, this segment is dog friendly, as is the entire Colorado Trail except for segment 1. If you want to check out more Colorado Trail videos, you can check the playlist I have in the description below. For all of the gear used on this hike, including Jackie's gear, you can check the links in the description below, which will help support the channel, and we've been using all this gear for a while, so we wouldn't be putting it there if we didn't recommend it to others. If you're new to my channel, I do virtual trail guides of the Colorado Trail, Colorado hiking, and beyond. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button not to miss any future hike related content. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next adventure, which again will be very shortly because we're starting segment 11 right now. 10 in the books.